Hey everyone, welcome back to Genai's Football News. Let's kick things off with what was an absolutely wild Premier League opener. According to ESPN, Manchester City found themselves in trouble against Bournemouth, but two late goals rescued them from what could have been a shocking upset. Marc Guéhi and Josko Gvardiol were the heroes, scoring in the closing moments to give City a 2-1 victory. It wasn't the dominant performance we usually expect from Pep Guardiola's side, but they got the job done when it mattered. Not the most convincing start to the season, but 3 points is 3 points, right? Moving on to another dramatic finish on the weekend. ESPN is reporting that Liverpool traveled to Newcastle United and found themselves trailing until the very last moment. Dominic Szoboszlai stepped up and converted a penalty in stoppage time to snatch a 2-2 draw for the Reds. It was an absolutely crucial contribution from the Hungarian midfielder, showing that Liverpool have the resilience to come back from difficult situations. Newcastle will feel they let 2 points slip away here, but Liverpool get that valuable away point that could matter come May. Over in Spain, Barcelona started their La Liga title defense in absolutely devastating fashion. According to ESPN, the Catalan Giants traveled to Elche and absolutely demolished them with a 5-0 thrashing. Rafinha was absolutely starring in that performance, and the new season is off to the perfect start for Hansi Flick's side. This is the kind of statement Barcelona needed to make, showing everyone they're hungry to retain their league crown. Elche simply had no answers for Barcelona's attacking prowess, and this sets the perfect tone for what could be another dominant campaign. Now let's talk about the transfer drama heating up. ESPN's Transfer Talk is reporting that Nottingham Forest have made a massive move in the market. They're launching a £70 million bid for Brazilian striker Igor Thiago. This is huge for Forest. They're clearly showing ambition in their search for elite striker quality. Meanwhile, Barcelona are continuing their own search for a number 9 to lead their attack. The transfer window is absolutely fascinating right now, and Forest's willingness to spend big shows they're serious about building something special this season. We'll be keeping a close eye on whether this deal progresses. What an incredible honor for one of football's best strikers. ESPN is reporting that Harry Kane has been voted Germany's Player of the Year for 2026 after an absolutely stunning season where he scored 61 goals. That's an absolutely phenomenal tally, and it shows why he's considered one of the most lethal finishers in world football. Bayern Munich can be incredibly proud to have him leading their attack. Not only did Kane take the individual award, but his manager Vincent Kompany was also recognized, winning the Coach of the Year accolade. It's a fantastic recognition for both, and it underscores Bayern's dominance this season. Now here's a story that's got people talking. According to ESPN, José Mourinho has stepped up to defend Real Madrid's Vinícius Júnior, claiming that the star is being bullied by opponents and fans. This came after Vini Jr. clashed with Espanyol players and faced hostility from the crowd during Madrid's 2-1 win on Saturday. Mourinho's comments highlight a serious issue in modern football: how opposing teams and supporters sometimes target individual players unfairly. Vini Jr. is one of the world's most exciting talents, and he deserves to play without facing this kind of treatment. It's an important conversation about respect in the sport, and it's good to see a figure like Mourinho using his platform to raise awareness. Great news for American football fans. ESPN is reporting that 2 United States internationals had fantastic performances this weekend. Ricardo Pepi and Sergiño Dest were both on the scoresheet as PSV Eindhoven absolutely dismantled Groningen with a 5-1 victory in the Eredivisie. These are exactly the kind of performances that build confidence heading into international matches, and it shows these American players are making real impacts at top European clubs. Dest and Pepi continue to develop their games and prove they belong at the highest level. It's fantastic to see USMNT talent thriving abroad. Finally, let's wrap up with some major news from the governance side of football. ESPN is reporting that UEFA President Alexander Čeferin has ruled himself out of running to replace FIFA chief Gianni Infantino. However, Čeferin has issued a serious warning to Infantino, stating that he must either quit or face a leadership challenge in March. This is significant stuff happening at the highest levels of world football. While Čeferin won't be throwing his hat in the ring for the top job, he's clearly signaling that change is needed at FIFA. The football world will be watching closely to see how this develops over the coming months. That's what's happening at the top of the game right now.